Let's see how we can solve this question. We've got 2 by 3 plus 4 by 21 plus 6 by 91 plus 8 by 273 and so on. So I'll have to somehow get some pattern here. It cannot be random. Let's look at 3. I can write 3 as 1 into 3 and 21. Now for 21, I can use this 3 again and write it as 3 into 7. For 91, I can use a 7 again and write it as 7 into 13. For this, I can use a 13 again and write it as 13 into 21, right? So now, what is the numerator? The numerator is basically the difference between the two terms that I have here. So difference of 1 and 3 is 2. Difference of 3 and 7 is 4. Difference of 7 and 13 is 6. 13 and 21 is 8. Now that enables us to write 2 by 3 as 1 minus 1 by 3. And the next term, 4 by 21, I can write it as 1 by 3 minus 1 by 7. So if you are going to simplify this, you will end up with 4 by 21. Similarly, the next one is going to be 1 by 7 minus 1 by 13. So this thing is going to go like this. But the question is asking for first 12 terms. So I'll have to first of all find out what will be my 12th term. So I'm going to have something like this, something like A into B, and the numerator is going to be the difference of A into B. Like we have 13 and 21 here, where A and B are 13 and 21. And what we have on the numerator is 21 minus 13, which is 8. So I'll have to find my A and B here. Okay, for that, first of all, I'll have to see what pattern is being followed here. I've got 1 in the first term, then 3, then 7, then 13. So what pattern is being followed? Let's just take them down and see if there is any pattern. So first term is 1. I'm just looking at my A's here. Okay, I'm only interested in my A's because once I get my A's, I should be able to get my B's as well, because the next one's A is the B for that one. So I'm just looking at the A's. So first term is 1. Second term is 3. I can write it as 1 plus 2. Third term is 7, which is 3 plus 4. So I can write it as 1 plus 2 plus 4. The fourth term is 7 plus 6. So whatever I've got here plus 6. So I already see a pattern here, right? So if you look at this, plus 2 plus 2 plus 4 plus 2 plus 4 plus 6, right? So what will be my 12th term in that case? So if I go for the 12th term, that should be 1 plus. Now if you see here, I can also rewrite this as 1 plus. Now all the multiples of 2 are there, so I'm going to take 2 outside and write 1 plus 2 plus 3. So for the fourth term, I'm going till 3. So for the 12th term, I should go till 11. Till 11, right? So that will be 1 plus 2 into. Now sum of the first 11 natural numbers, that will be n into n plus 1 by 2. So I can write it as into 11 into 12 by 2. So I can cancel these two. 11 into 12 is 132. 132 plus 1, 133. So my A here, I have found it to be 133. Right. Now what will be my B? For my B, instead of going to 11, I'll have to go to 12. Which means 2 into 12, I should add 24 if I have to find my next term. So for my 13th term to the 12th term, I should add 2 into 12 because I went till 2 into 11 here. So 2 into 12, if I add, I'll get the next term. So 13th term is going to be 133 plus 24. So this is going to be 24. My B is going to be 133 plus 24, 157. Okay. So the difference of these two is 24. Hence, this will be our 12th term. Now that's it. Now the question is damn simple. So once you know that, we know that in all these cases, the positives, negatives, positive, negatives will keep getting cancelled. So how can I write the last term? I can write the last term as 1 by 133 minus 1 by 157. So when these things start getting cancelled, for the first term, the minus part got cancelled. So for the last term, the plus part will get cancelled, right? So the whole thing can just be simplified as 1 minus 1 by 157. Okay, so if I simplify it, I'll get 156 by 157.